Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Julius J. Kindly subscribe, share, like and comment my videos to support me. As I promised last time, I will be bringing a story of a lady who is in one of the books in the Bible. Her name was Andasa, and another name was Esther. The story starts with Mordecai, the cousin and the great grandfather of Kish, the Kish who was carried away from Jerusalem together with the king of Judah, King Jeconiah of Judah. They were taken from Jerusalem, and King Jeconiah was taken together with this man Kish, and the story is told that they were taken by Nebuchadnezzar. And after Nebuchadnezzar, there was another person who came. The king was King Ahasuerus. King Ahasuerus was one of the strongest king in Persia, and he ruled from India up to Ethiopia. And he had 127 provinces, and everybody he appointed every governor to every province, and they were known as the nobles, who were ending the provinces, the 127 provinces. And this king was great. He called for everybody to come and celebrate his greatness. And everybody came from all over the provinces, and they were celebrating. And when they were happy and drunk, the king requested for his wife, Queen Vashti, to come and dance, to display and beauty before the queen and show all the people how great the king is, with a lot of wealth, with the most beautiful queen. And Queen Vashti refused, and it was illegal to defy the honor of the king, and it was decided by all the nobles that this lady is supposed to be out of the kingdom, and they honored all the beautiful lady, beautiful virgins from all over the provinces to be brought and examined, and the person who qualifies to be the best virgin, who is the most beautiful lady in will be taken as the next queen after Vashti. And this time there was a man whose name was Mordecai, the great grandson of Kish and grandson to Shimei. This man prepared a cousin, Andasa, whose other name was Esther, and she was prepared and taken to the examiners, and those people in the panel of selecting the best virgin to be the next queen after Vashti. And Esther, after long examination, Esther was declared as the winner, and she was declared the queen of Persia. And there was a man whose name was Haman, and he was second in command to King Ahasuerus, and he was very powerful. Everybody feared him, and he wanted everybody to bow before him as he passes out of the king's presence and coming in. And Mordecai did not do it, and because he only believed he can only bow to his God. That was the God of Israel, and he refused. And this man organized to kill not only Mordecai, but every Jew in all the provinces. And he came to the king, and he was allowed. And the king wrote a letter and gave Haman to give a signature to all the provinces, and it was sent all the provinces with very quick services of couriers, and this message was to destroy all the Jews from all over the provinces of Israel. And Esther was the king, was the queen in the kingdom. And Mordecai took off his clothes and wore akavaa ngunia, akaenda karibu na milango ya queen, akipase information ya kuwa yeye au watu wanataka kuuawa, the Jews around all the provinces, and it is the time Esther aende kwa mfalume, sababu notice ilikuwa imetolewa ya kuua all the Jews from all over the provinces. Na akapasueita huyu Esther ya kuwa anafaa kwenda kuambia mfalume na bandilishe hiyo nia ya kuua all the Jews from all the provinces. And Esther alikuwa ameongopa, na huyu jamaa Amani alikuwa amepatiwa nguvu kubwa, na alikuwa ameplan ya kuwa ataua Mordecai pamoja na all the Jews. Na kweli akachimba angalon where he was supposed to bury Mordecai after he clears all the Jews from all over. And Esther was advised by Mordecai to go and tell the king, and he came to the gate with his sacks and his clothes, and he told the guards to go and tell Esther. Esther provided clothes, but Mordecai refused and told her, at this time you are the one supposed to save us. If you don't save us, you will die together with us. And tunaangalia hapo sujaa moja ambaye anaitwa Esther, ambaye alikuwa anaongopa kwenda, haikuwa sheria kwenda kwa mfalume bila notice. It was very illegal to go and see the king without any protocol. And Esther decided to go and see the king about the prosecution of these Jews. And she went to the king without following the protocol. And it was only any time the king, you go without following the protocol, and the king did not raise the scepter up, you were supposed to be killed. And as a risk to go inside, akaenda kinyume cha sheria kuona mfalume asave watu wake. Angalia, alimuuliza, what do you want? What is your plea? Even if I give you half of my kingdom, I can't. And Esther told the king that he wants to prepare a banquet with the Haman and the king together, and the king agreed. And the following day, that time the king was, Esther was saying this to the king, as Haman was there, and he thought he was honored by doing this, being invited to eat with the king together. And it was great. He went and told his people that he is the only favor to the king. And the following day, Esther went back to the king again, and she was allowed to prepare a banquet together with the king and Haman. And the king requested to know what Esther decided to do, and he was told that our people and were supposed to be killed by somebody. And I'm telling you, Esther told the king that the man who wanted to kill them, the queen and their people, was Haman. The king was so annoyed, and he went to the garden to see a very angry man to cool his anger, and he went down na hasira mingi ambayo alikuwa anawaza na kuwasua anjue, who is this man who can kill my queen? And as he was going and coming, he saw Haman bowing before the queen, and he thought this Haman wanted to rape a queen, and he was so annoyed, and he ordered this man to be killed. And they told the guards told the king that there were gallons which were prepared by Haman, and they were told to hang him inside the gallons, and this man was killed. And Mordecai was sorry before Mordecai that night. The king requested to know, he was going all over the records and to see the achievement of the kingdom, and he saw that one time Mordecai has saved him, and before the banquet he called Haman to come and see this man who saved the king, what can be done to him. And Haman said, this man is supposed to be taken around in the city to be shown on the king's robe, to be shown to everybody. And this man was Mordecai, and he was given the mandate, the task to go and take this man all over. And he took Mordecai all over on a horse wearing the king's robe. Then the following day they went to the banquet, and Esther confessed that this man was planning to kill them. And this is how now the king was annoyed, and he went to the garden. From the garden, when he was coming, he thought Haman was bowing before the queen and requesting her to tell the king to pardon him. And king akaona ni kama Haman anataka ku rape, and he ordered Haman to be buried. And the God said there is a gallon he had prepared for Mordecai, and they were told to bury her there. And Haman, the Mordecai, this man Mordecai was given to be the highest ranking person, and he was given the ring and to go and cancel what was taken by Haman to kill, the notice to kill the Jews. And this was also sent to all the provinces, 127 provinces, revoking what was sent by Haman. And this is how the Israelites, the Jews, were saved from being killed by this great man, Haman, who was second in command to the king. And he had developed a lot of pride because he wanted everybody to bow before him. And this was reversed, and they were allowed to do revenge and being great people, and everybody was supposed to be, was changing their names and styles to be Jews, because Jews were favored because of Esther being the queen of Persia. Na hivyo ndiyo story ya Esther ilikuwa. Kuna some lessons we can learn from this passage of Esther and Haman. We can see pride comes before a fall. Haman ambaye alikuwa amejiweka mbele, ametaka kujionyesha na anataka aabudiwe kama Mungu. Mungu hakutaka namna hiyo, na alimshusha na akatumia njia zake za kutaka kumshusha, na hivyo ndio the fall of Haman from the kingdom. And that was how it was done. So, number 2, sometimes we have to go against our advisors and our will in order to follow God's plan. Esther alienda kinyume cha protocols ambazo zilikuwa zimewekwa ya kuwa yeye aungeenda kuona the king without protocols. You were supposed to request and book an appointment, but Esther went and saved people. Number 2, patience and trust in God. Be patient and trust in God, and God will do everything, and God does everything for a purpose. God had taken Esther to be the queen in the kingdom of Persia, so that she can save people from being killed by this great man, Haman. Number 3, the power of fasting. We can see the power of fasting, and we can see Esther taking 3 days and Mordecai taking all 3 days and telling people to go and fast for her, so that when she goes to the king, she will get favor, and the king will answer positively to save people. And we can see Esther going with fasting, prayer, and fasting, and it helped them. They play together with the solidarity, and God helps them. Courage gives power to choose important things in our lives. Esther got a lot of courage to go and face the king. She got a lot of courage by praying, and God gave the courage to go and face the king without protocol, and they were saved. We can see the believers spreading and preserving trust to God or Christ will be met with a lot of opposition. These people, the Jews, they believed in God, their God, and they wanted to keep trust with their God by prayer and everything. And they were met by a lot of hate and resistance. In the book of Matthew 24:9, we see how the people who trust in God and spread the good news about God and Jesus Christ will be met with a lot of hate from all nations of the world. And guys, we have come to the end of this story of Esther, the Queen Esther, ambaye alikuwa the second person, second woman to be in the books in the Bible. Kindly subscribe, share, like, and comment my videos, and I will be giving you more interesting stories and good stories to encourage you in everything we do. So bye.